Welcome to Jam with Jordan.
Andrew.
Dakota.
This week, we have a special guest, Dakota. Matt is in
UK for work.
I didn't know about it. We didn't record last week because of it.
The guy's the worst at telling us stuff.
Dude, he's so unorganized, apparently. So, this week, we'll talk about some topics here. We got, first up, Josh Allen and the Bills. In another epic loss. And another amazing win for my guy, Dangerous, in Broncos country, baby. Let's ride!
I hope they don't turn the season around and make it or do good. That would just suck. That'd be a real bummer for me.
I'm so happy right now.
I'm really mad the Bills are just fucking sucking right now. It's been rough this year. Then there's a possibility they just missed the playoffs altogether. And I don't need that in my life. There's a possibility Miami's taking the division. The wild card's going to go to Houston, and then Cincy, Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
Houston's going to take the division.
Okay, then Jacksonville, Cincy, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. It's some of that division. It's looking rough. Buffalo, there's a really good chance they don't make the playoffs. I don't need that in my life. I want Josh Allen in playoffs in my life. I need that.
Slight possibility.
I wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, at this point, let's say turn around and just are amazing. They don't fucking deserve it. They're playing like absolute shit against really bad teams. They couldn't beat the Tampa Bay handily. They couldn't beat the Giants handily, and now they're struggling against the fucking Broncos. Like, Broncos are on a little bit of a heater, but like still, Buffalo is a way better team.
Josh Allen's not elite. He's not elite. He's not fucking elite.
He certainly showed that last night.
Ha ha ha. That was pretty good. Fuck you. Goddamn.
Josh Allen plays down or up to his opponents every fucking time he plays the fucking team. If they're not 500, he plays like dog shit. If they're above 500, he's apparently the second coming of Tom Brady. He is so...
Except against Cincinnati, which, again, they should have done better. They aren't looking like a playoff team.
Cincinnati wasn't 500 when that happened.
Also on a heater.
Yeah. So, like... I wouldn't be surprised if I'd actually kind of be surprised if they end up missing the playoffs. I think they'll turn it around.
Hopefully. The problem is that the AFC is there's too many good teams. The AFC North is going to, or the
AFC's strong.
AFC, the North, the Steelers division, they're going to, 2 or 3 of those teams are taking the wild cards, and then the division winner. I mean, it's going to be rough, but Broncos could technically turn things around and maybe make a playoff push. I wouldn't like that, but don't get me wrong, I like players on the Broncos, I just hate the fucking team. I live there, I hate the fans, same reason why I hate the fucking Lions and Lions fans, is to hate the people, it's awful. And
because you're around them, or...
I mean, sure, I'm the common denominator, but still, it's fucking, I have my reasons. But...
Well, yeah, you're a freaking Bears fan, of course you're gonna hate Lions fans in general.
I like the Vikings fans, they're good people. But, I mean, Denver, that'd be cool. They definitely have the talent. Russell Wilson is definitely a great quarterback. Sean Payton is a great coach. Like, there's no reason they should have been rough to start.
Well, I mean, it's a incubation period, really.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're getting Sean Payton, strong-minded, proven, pretty good coach.
Yeah.
And strong-willed fucking Russell Wilson, who thinks he's hot shit all the time.
The other thing that sucks is that 70-point game that the Dolphins scored on them is going to stick with them for the year. But they've turned it around since, and they've beaten the Chiefs and the Bills, and they kept the Chiefs down like points both times. I mean, they've turned it around since that game.
Well,
they beat the fucking Bears too.
You take out that one game.
Yeah, exactly.
The season's fucking great.
Yeah,
but they were playing, dude.
They were playing Miami when they were super fucking hot. Yeah,
They still had A-Chain. They had Raheem Mostert. Everyone was healthy, so they were off to the races. That defense was abysmal in that game.
And at this point, the Broncos, as much as it pains me to say it, they definitely deserve a playoff spot right now over the Chargers in their division.
Yeah,
which sucks, but and sure they could do it. I mean, why not? Fuck it. I mean, the problem is the AFC is really good, so they're going to be fighting hard for a fucking wild card spot because they're not getting their division. But Broncos country, that's right.
Let's do it. Back-to-back weeks. We beat Kansas City, and then the Bills. That's
It is a strong showing.
whoo boy.
I'm done talking about the Broncos. I got nothing else. I'm fucking done. I don't want to talk about them anymore. Fuck that.
And we got to talk about Trayvon Diggs going on Twitter like a jackass.
Oh, yeah, for his brother.
Yeah, and saying number 14 needs out. You can't, like, my boy, you can't do that. You're just making more problems and drama for Stephon Diggs, who didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's gonna be a media fucking storm. They're gonna talk.
Not to mention,
they already did this too, right?
Yeah,
Earlier, because it was already reported that him and the organization were talking. Stephon Diggs has been a hot topic over there, and where he's going to go next. So,
and I think Stephon Diggs needs to talk to him and be like, "Look, guy, don't do this to me." Like, you're just making more it's just making more problems for the Bills when they already have problems. And then they fire their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
For what?
So offensive struggles, right?
Did he make Josh Allen throw those interceptions?
That's the thing, right?
Is he the reason those interceptions are happening?
He's not the reason Gabe Davis's hands failed last night.
Is he the reason that
James Cook
fumbled the ball? No. Like, you're blaming... I understand you gotta have a fall guy, but... It's not the This isn't the offensive coordinator's fault. This is a problem with ball handling. This is a problem with being secure with your throws. Good hands by your receivers. He can't control what they're doing on the. He controls what plays get called, and it's not like he's calling bad plays. The game was pretty close the whole time. The defense, Denver Broncos defense played really well last night.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, the first half, you didn't need an offense for either team out in the field.
Right. And,
no shit.
And we're just blaming the offensive coordinator. Josh Allen's thrown an interception in every game, right? Every single game?
Yeah. Pretty close, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's every game this season. He's thrown an interception. And we're going to blame the offensive coordinator. That's insane.
It's a wild move. Because, if you're them, what are you doing it for? Like a lead by fear type of thing? Like, if you fuck up or we think you're to blame, we're going to kick you out? Like, it's just crazy. Not to mention, James Cook fumbled on the first play of the game. Whatever, cool. Then they bench him. It's like the second, or late second quarter, he comes in and is just getting chunk play after chunk play like he fucking knew. And then he almost fumbled again, but the punishment, it just seems kind of weird. And honestly, I mean, if you're Stephon Diggs, sure, you didn't say anything, but you're probably a little unhappy, right? You're probably not thrilled.
Absolutely. I'm not saying that he probably... I mean, I'm sure they've had conversations off camera, He's
probably telling Josh Allen, hey, man, I didn't leave Kirk Cousins for you to fucking play like shit.
Well, I bet you he's talking to Trayvon Diggs and, saying, probably need to get out of here. But, you still...
Yeah.
Obviously, there's probably a conversation that was had between them, and he realizes he needs to get out. But you still don't put that on blast.
Yeah,
I'm sure Stephon Diggs is not happy. He doesn't seem like he's happy. He's, this is his lowest year in targets and receptions and touchdowns. On pace to be his worst season.
Yeah.
With an offense that should be a juggernaut.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gabe Davis is doing better than Stephon Diggs in touchdowns right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is...
Not to mention, also, they didn't do anything at the deadline to help them.
Number 1 in interceptions.
Nice. That's cool.
He is 11.
Yeah.
11 through 10 games. So, next we will talk about the absolute meltdown that the Jags are apparently having now. How do you get stomped on that bad by a team that just lost 3 straight games to the Browns, the Bengals, and...
The
Vikings.
Yeah.
And then you get absolutely tub-thumped by them.
I mean, the Niners had their bye. They came back. They were all healthy, which, definitely helps, and it helps Brock Purdy look good. And, the Niners, I mean, don't discredit them. They're definitely a juggernaut, like offensively and
absolutely.
defensively.
They're an incredibly good team.
I did think it would be a closer game. I thought the Jags had some pride in their defense.
You can't even put up a touchdown, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
And you have one of Travis Etienne's been an absolute animal.
Got hurt in that game, I think, right? I think he got hurt for a little bit.
I didn't even watch the game. I just saw.
But they just don't. They don't utilize. Calvin Ridley is just not doing. Like it's just I don't know that team.
Calvin Ridley's not even touching the ball.
This whole thing. Do you see what Richard Sherman said about Trevor Lawrence not being the generational player everyone thought about, and he got criticized for it? He's not wrong. Trevor Lawrence isn't playing great. Like it's not.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that were talking about how Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be the next big quarterback of our generation. Dude, he's been so disappointing. They've given him, and it's not like the same situation as what Deshaun had when he was in with the Texans, or Justin Fields has with the Bears. Even though they finally did get him a player, the Jaguars have actively tried to get him pieces around him. They got Evan Ingram. They bring in Evan Ingram. They bring in Calvin Ridley. Travis Etienne's playing well. They freaking draft Tank Bigsby.
Yeah.
And they play Christian Kirk a whole bunch of money, too, who's been pretty good also.
Yep.
So they're actively trying to put pieces around this guy, and he's still not doing well. At some point in time, we have to look at it and go, maybe he's not that guy.
I mean, if Calvin Ridley is getting, as his headline here says, as many penalties as targets, that's a terrible situation.
That's insane.
That's
fucking
3
nuts.
targets last game.
You can't do that. Like, I get it, Calvin Ridley might not be as good as he was a couple years ago when he was in Atlanta, but you're not going to tell me that he's that bad.
Right.
That he's only getting open 3 times. There's no way you're telling me you can only target one of your top receivers 3 times. That's how you create people not trusting their quarterback. Right there. You don't want to... I'm not going to be friends with my quarterback if he's only looking at me 3 times. Yeah. That's when you start getting criticized in the media. He doesn't get criticized. No one talks about how bad he's playing. We always listen to, Deshaun Watson. Oh, he's awful, or
not worth the money.
Kyler Murray, he's just playing video games, or all these other narratives on these players, and freaking,
Rest of the season for the Jags also look rough. I mean, they came out and they lost to the Chiefs and the Texans, but they had a 5-game streak, so they're a little hot, right? I mean, they beat the Bills, the Colts, the Saints, the Steelers. Cool. The rest of the season, though, I mean, they're probably not at this point. The way Houston's playing, we'll get to that. Like, they're probably going to take the Houston's probably going to take the division. Jags got to play the Titans. Okay, they also got to play the Texans again. Not an easy at all at this point. Bengals lost. Browns probably a loss. Ravens lost. Buccaneers potentially win. Panthers win. Titans, who knows? That's a gauntlet. That's fucking rough.
Yeah, 2 Titans.
That's insane.
The Panthers are nice, but
and now the Texans are they already beat them once, and the Texans are high. Like this, the Jags might not fucking take their division, and they were looking good, but now it's looking really fucking rough there.
Well, we'll roll into these super hot Texans, man. C.J. Stroud, is he him?
He might be.
He's looking like him. My guy is fourth quarter comebacks. That guy is just no fear.
I like that D'Amico Ryans in Houston is not holding him back and just letting him throw it open field, just whatever the fuck he wants. Just do. I mean, he's throwing at least 330 yards a game. That's fucking
he's
nuts.
Killing it.
Best touchdown interception ratio, just everything. He's just doing it all, and
man,
he's making those players. He's making them better than they are too.
If I'm the Panthers, I am freaking kicking myself so hard for picking Bryce Young over C.J. Stroud. And I thought that was what I thought to begin with. I thought C.J. Stroud was the more ready NFL player. He's bigger. He has better accuracy. He's just Bryce Young is just way more athletic and definitely can scramble better.
Yeah.
But this is the NFL. This isn't college anymore. Sure, Bryce Young might have been the better college player, not the better NFL player. I mean, you still got to be able to throw the ball. Look at Justin Fields' struggles.
He came out of a quarterback class, too, that was really excelling. I mean, you look at what Anthony Richardson did before he was going down. He was fucking killing it over there in Indy.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got C.J. Stroud emerging. Him and Tank right now, they just cannot lose. I mean, Bryce Young, where is he at? Carolina is just an absolute nightmare. Right
I don't think Carolina did Bryce Young any favors either. I mean,
well, they got Adam Thielen over there though. Once he gets off the walker and he throws that off to the sidelines, he's doing fantastic.
I love Adam Thielen.
And they have Miles Sanders and Chuba Hubbard. They have a decent
Miles
running
Sanders
back.
has been injured too, though.
Yeah, I mean, and
they haven't been using their running game very much.
And they don't have a first round pick this year.
And they have
what
awful. Dude, I really hope they start winning.
I don't.
I do.
But like, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like in drafts, yeah, you can save one person. I mean, you don't know. That's the thing with drafts and all the analysis. Like, you can only get you so far. I mean, once they come into the league, is what you know.
For and C.J. Stroud was better at the combine. He's bigger. He's more durable.
Yeah,
obviously. Like, I get you can get it wrong, but dude, C.J. Stroud just looked better to begin with.
C.J. Stroud in Carolina with Adam Thielen, and I mean, it's pretty much it to throw the ball to. I mean, like. How many wins is? I mean, he's not going to do as well as he is in Houston, right?
Probably not.
Yeah,
because Texans also have a better defense.
Yeah,
so they do allow him more time for. But I just think C.J. Stroud is the better quarterback. I thought he was the better quarterback coming to the draft, regardless.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, we'll talk about another really hot quarterback coming out, Mr. Joshua Dobbs.
He also might be him.
I don't think so.
He wasn't like a huge prospect, right? But what he's doing is like fucking amazing.
I think
his story is great. I mean, he played for Arizona. He went in there. He wasn't terrible. I don't put a lot of their fault on him.
No.
And then he goes to Minnesota. Sure, it's plug and play, but like you still gotta be a competent quarterback to not fuck up. And he is doing it.
I mean, he's there for one day and he wins a game.
Yeah,
right, that was insane.
Doesn't know anyone's names.
I think he's better than
like it's crazy.
Some of the starting quarterbacks in the league, like.
Anyone the Bears have?
No, Justin Fields is better.
Well, we don't know, right? I'd take Justin.
I'd
take Josh Dobbs.
I know Justin Fields is better. I don't think he's better at throwing the ball. I think he's better at winning.
But Dobbs.
Dobbs is better than any of the Raiders quarterbacks.
Better than
any of the Giants quarterbacks.
I was gonna say the Jets. He's better than Zach Wilson.
He's not better than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, yeah, I'm saying okay. He's better than Zach Wilson.
Better than the Buccaneers quarterbacks.
Better than Trevor Lawrence?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would definitely say that.
Well, he's got a lot more versatility.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also think Joshua
touchdown
Dobbs
that he had was incredible.
Right.
We also got to realize Joshua Dobbs got put on a really good offense already. So we got to take a little step back because, he was good for the Cardinals, but this personnel is way better, and he's definitely looking way better playing here.
Yeah.
But he has T.J. Hawkinson, he has fucking Jordan Addison, he's about to get Justin Jefferson back in a week or two.
And Osborne and
KJ Osborne's good.
Disheveled backfield,
but their offensive line's pretty good.
Yeah, and Kevin O'Connell's a good coach too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And not to mention, before Kirk got hurt, Kirk was actually playing really well this year.
Yeah,
he was really well last year.
Kirk Cousins was arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league this year.
Yeah, he had the most passing yards in the league.
Yeah, he was absolutely lighting it on fire.
If he had stayed healthy and kept on that pace, MVP talk.
Oh, dude, if Kirk Cousins is healthy, I'm way more worried about them taking our division.
Yeah.
Than Joshua Dobbs.
Yeah.
I don't say Josh. I think they still make the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they absolutely still make the playoffs.
And that's why they made. That's why the Josh Dobbs thing. That's why they did it. When they did it, I didn't think that he was gonna be that. I didn't think he was gonna be as good. I knew he'd be all right. I didn't think he was gonna do that. And that's the thing is, if you're them and your quarterback goes down, you still are in contention to make the playoffs. Like you were gonna do whatever you can. And so far they've gotten it right with him. And I hope it continues.
I do too.
I hope.
I like Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with him winning. I don't think they're not going to win the division.
No.
Maybe not. Such an easy schedule.
You guys would have to have a drastic injury, and you'd have to we'd have to
lose Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Or if we're Kansas City, we just lose our tight end and a defensive end, and then we're the worst team in the league. Apparently,
they're really crucial positions.
Dude, it's crazy.
But Minnesota wild card, it's especially the NFC is really easy. They definitely should do it. They should make it just fine.
And we'll finish this out with another quarterback that looked really good.
If you're Minnesota, though, hypothetically, and you do go far and you manage to win a playoff game, which Kirk Cousins obviously lost to the Giants last year in the playoffs in the first round. I'm just saying, if Josh Dobbs does this,
we're putting Kirk Cousins back.
No, I'm not talking about replacing him. I'm saying though, like if you're Kirk Cousins, how the God, how does that fucking feel? If it would suck after everything he's been through and what he's trying to
have to pay Josh Dobbs as much.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it'd be a
crazy story.
It'd have to be a conversation.
Yeah.
So fucking Kirk Cousins is sitting back going, God, I hope they start losing. Fuck this. Sucks.
As much as I love the Bears, and preface this, Dakota is also a Lions fan, so yay for me. But obviously, I don't want the Lions to do well. But I'm cheering for the Vikings. They got my fucking support. I'm very big fan of the Vikings this year. My team obviously isn't going to do it. I don't want you guys to. So I got to cheer for something.
I really like how the Minnesota Vikings are like the NFC catch-all.
Yeah, everyone's second favorite team.
Exactly.
My mom's a Vikings fan, so respect that. But also, Josh fucking Dobbs is now that dude. I like him in Arizona too. So.
Don't you like Jared Goff?
I do like Jared Goff. Not the team he plays for, which makes me. That's why I don't like. That's why I hate Russell. That's why I'm mad at Russell Wilson for being for the Broncos right now. Like, I'm petty. It's okay. I have my things.
All right. So another quarterback that's hot right now. Well, hot for a half. Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns making that epic comeback.
That was insane. That was crazy. That defense is just nasty.
They were getting rolled out in the first half. And then all of a sudden the Browns were like, hold up. Wait a minute.
That division, dude. It's just insane.
God, Deshaun Watson, man. A flash of his old years? Maybe he's starting to get comfortable again?
Hopefully.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really hope so.
I think they put the Steelers this week. Like, if he does it again, when we're gonna find out, we're gonna see for sure. But he did look really. He looked worth what they're paying him. Like he's doing what they wanted.
He's gotta be worth what he's like.
If they can, that team stays healthy. That defense is just so fucking good. It's insane.
Yeah.
And Baltimore isn't a fucking team that just blow they're not really just gonna blow a lead, and they're not really they don't slow down. They fucking just I know that was rough.
The Browns might be dangerous. They might be dangerous.
That'd be awesome.
Hey, they kicked the Steelers out of the.
I think as fans of fan bases or teams that have been through some shitty years, I think we all appreciate what the Browns are doing and respect them for this.
And you're going to talk the same shit about the Lions.
Speaking of the Lions,
the Browns are in my fucking division, so I can like them. I'm not gonna cheer for your team. You're in my division. Dick.
So the Lions.
It's bad enough that Aaron Rodgers was
LA
beating us and then leaves, and then now you guys are hot. No, life just isn't fucking fair. Okay.
I don't know. Life seems pretty fair when Aaron Rodgers' last throw as a Packer was an interception by Kirby Joseph.
Phenomenal.
And useless fact of the day.
So, the Lions win again, beating the ever so impressive Phillip Rivers 2.0, Justin Herbert. He didn't lose that game, though. He actually played really good. Their whole offense played really good. Their defense...
Their whole offense, if you're counting three players.
But I also think our offense... Quentin Johnson caught the touchdown. That was an impressive touchdown.
It was an impressive touchdown because everybody was paying attention to Austin Eckler and Keenan Allen.
Well, because they ran the ball fucking 6 times in a row, and we stuffed them 6 times in a row. And then they were like, okay, well, let's throw a pass finally. And they caught us off guard. Which I don't understand why they caught us off guard. We should have known.
Something was going to keep you out.
But, our defense looked decent. That's just a really good offense. Dude, when you have a goal line stand on 4th down...
No, our
defense was playing very well.
That's what say,
it's just really hard to stop
both. I would say it was both your defense and their defense, it was the same thing. You had moments where they looked competent and good, really good, but there are other times where it seemed like Jared Goff or Justin Herbert could just do whatever the fuck they wanted and no one could stop them. Yeah. Which is credit to them because they're phenomenal players. But just the thing is your defense, it happens against an offense like that, it's gonna happen, but that's the thing. No, you can't you're not gonna do every play. You're not gonna shut them down the entire game. That offense is way too fucking good. So hard. Same with them. They have really good defensive players. Yeah. They have phenomenal defensive players. And they also, there were moments where Jared Goff came out and was like, yo, I'm just gonna drive up and down the fucking field. Yeah.
Mac, Khalil Mack,
And Jared Goff was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna fucking do what I want. This drive, take it easy. This drive, come back on the end of this drive."
and
that's
the
what it
best duo in the running back game
Yeah.
by a long shot right now.
This is what I was about to bring up. When you've got,
duo.
yeah, exactly, absolutely. You can't, when you've got Gibbs, who literally has to be ridden like a horse by Khalil Mack for 2 yards, you cannot discount
Dude,
that.
Montgomery, what did they have, like 150 yards each?
Yeah, and he had that 75-yard run with just barely any daylight between him and the sideline while he's looking the other way. What a beautiful touchdown.
Dude.
I was very big. I put a lot of money. Not a lot of money. The money I won from this week was on that game. Just everyone scoring touchdowns and yards. It's how I did it. When they called it out of bounds, I was like freaking out, and they called it back, and I was like, dude, I was running around fucking screaming. It was really cool to see. Like, I mean, obviously that game's gonna be high scoring, but
The Lions offense
your running backs, it's not fair. It is not fucking
and
fair.
without
Montgomery
St. Brown and
Gibbs.
Sam Laporta, dude, it's hard to stop.
Oh, I mean, what about that 4th down call with the touchdown to Brock Wright? I mean, that thing was majestic.
Dude, both of those teams and their 4th downs was so fun to watch.
Dan Campbell puts Brandon Staley to shame, and that's saying something when it comes to 4th down calls. I mean,
Both of them, just all the 4th down call. I've never seen a game like that.
there was,
Yeah, it
2
was
punts
wild.
the entire time, and
Yeah.
there were how many 4th downs?
Yeah.
Like, it was an insane.
It was fun to watch. It was a fun game to watch.
It was a really fun game to watch. And, dude, I fucking hate David Montgomery. I fucking hate him. He's not on my fucking team anymore. But fuck. He comes back off an injury, and everyone's like, oh, they're just going to ease him into it. Nope. Him and Jahmyr Gibbs just fucking run amok. That's just insane. And your guys' receiving court. All right, I can't talk positively about you guys anymore. It's really killing me.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, man. The sun god.
Yeah, that was
cold,
amazing,
baby.
dude. You know what?
And we didn't even see Donovan Peoples-Jones out there at all.
Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams is starting to actually, like, show up. That touchdown nullified. That sucked so much.
Do you see the graphic about Amon-Ra St. Brown? He has the most catches of anyone in his class.
Yeah.
And that includes Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith,
Yep.
and like some other like really good fucking Jalen Waddle, like a bunch of good players. Yep. He's just leading them in fucking everything. It's insane.
And the
it's
crazy thing
nuts.
is that Goff has other receivers that he likes too. Amon-Ra might be his favorite.
Cliff Raymond,
Josh Reynolds,
Dude.
he's got great connections with everybody out there on the field.
and we haven't even really seen Jameson Williams do that much yet.
Yeah,
and that's the thing is when they like, at any moment they're gonna a team's gonna cover like a good defense is gonna cover everyone else. Jameson Williams is gonna go off for fucking $150 and 2 touchdowns.
He's
It's just gonna fucking happen this year.
So fast.
I guarantee this year there will be a game where Jameson Williams has
Jameson
at least
Williams is
130
due for a
yards
game.
and 2 touchdowns in a game.
Yeah,
It's gonna fucking happen.
He's due for
that
a
your
big game.
team, everyone, and that's the thing is like occasionally teams will have a guy or 2 guys go off. Everyone on your fucking team put up over 25 fucking fantasy points this week. It was stupid.
It's fun. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's fun to be a Detroit Lions fan again, baby.
Sure it is.
It's. I can't wait for our Super Bowl.
I can't wait to go to Vegas. It's going to be nuts.
I hope you guys lose in the first round of the playoffs.
I know you do.
I really
But we're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Are you going to hang out with me if they go to the Super Bowl?
You can hang out with me.
Are we going to watch the Super Bowl together?
I'll take you.
I would go. I would 100% go.
But you got to wear a Lions jersey.
I would.
David Montgomery Lions jersey.
No. It's too easy for him because David Montgomery used to play for Chicago. You got to wear.
David Hutchinson.
Yeah.
How about for whatever teams on the AFC? I don't care who it is. I'll wear them.
I said what I said. It's a Lions jersey or bust.
What? Hold on. Am I paying for myself to go, or are you fucking? What's going on?
Oh no, you're gonna pay for yourself. Yeah, I'm not footing this bill.
If you're paying for it, I'd wear whatever the fuck you want me to wear.
No,
I'd wear a fucking tutu in a Lions jersey if you paid for it.
Well, no, okay. you I like your negotiating skills here, sir.
Figured you would like that. Hey man, if you guys make it, that wouldn't be cool. I lied. It would be a shame. It'd be a real fucking shame.
It'd be so much fun.
You better say "Let's go Lions" the entire
It'd be
game.
so much fun.
I can't.
I
I'm
could get a
afraid.
tattoo that says "One Pride."
I'm afraid to go to the Lions game this year. This week. I don't want to do this. I'm fucking terrified.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, I won. And Matt lost? Or Andrew lost. Andrew lost 2 weeks ago in the picks.
No, I haven't come in last, have I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, maybe.
Matt has 3 last because Matt lost last week. I won again last week, and he came in second. So,
Fluff and I are tied at 2 apiece.
yep, I have 0 last places. I have 2 firsts, 2 seconds. Andrew has 2 firsts, a second, and a third, and Matthew has a second and 3 lasts.
Yeah.
He's pretty bad at this.
And we have his picks for this week, and looks like
have.
he's planning to come in last again.
Yeah, he's working on it.
He's looking like it.
So game number 1, Bengals and
Thursday
Ravens.
night.
Thursday night, Bengals Ravens. Good game. Finally, another Thursday good game. Because there's been a couple good ones. This one's going to be a great one.
Is it in Baltimore?
Yes. Matthew's picking the Bengals. I'm taking the Ravens.
Fuck. This is rough.
Not for me.
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Dakota?
Yeah, I want to take the Bengals, right? Because I think that Burrow's is trying to really prove himself, but honestly, the Ravens at home, they're hot. They're going to take them. It's
just
the Ravens.
suffered a loss to the...
Well, the Bengals just
the
lost
Browns
to the Texans. They both
yeah.
just lost big games.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, is they, like...
on comebacks. Major comebacks.
I think the Ravens have... They got more...
I think the Browns are better than the Texans.
Mm-hmm. And the Bengals have struggled.
Bengals have struggled. They've had a rough year so far. And that'll take us to the next game.
But
Same
if the Bengals do win, though, then, like, I'm saying rest
It'll
of season
shake up.
outlook.
It'll shake up the whole
that division is
thing.
just stupid. It's fucking insane.
Another divisional game, Steelers-Browns.
They're
They're in Cleveland.
They're in the
Matt
dog
picked
pound?
the Browns.
Matt picked the Browns?
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns.
Taking the... Damn it!
I'm not taking the
Yeah, I'm
Steelers.
taking the Browns.
Browns across the board, yeah.
Mike Tomlin likes to fucking do this shit.
Okay, well, take the Steelers.
No, I can't. I Kenny Pickett against that defense. I have fucking
Right.
not a chance. Absolutely not.
Kenny Pickett is going to get eaten up by Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
100%.
Next game is Cardinals and Texans. Kyler
Kyler Murray, and he looked
is
alright.
back.
He looked good.
Yeah,
He's
he's looking like he's back.
Matt took the Texans, I'm guessing.
Matt took the Texans.
Shocker. Where is it? Houston?
Houston. I'm rolling with Timothy. CJ Stroud.
Yeah, I gotta pick. I'm taking the Texans.
They're on a hot streak. Texans.
Another one I think we're going to pick across the board. Titans versus Jags. Matthew picked the Jags.
I'm picking the Jags.
I'm taking the Titans.
The Titans. Sorry, Dakota, go ahead. Titans fucking shit the bed against the Bucks last week. That was an embarrassment.
That's
That was fucking stupid.
Levis comes out and
Bucks
he
are
looks
a better
great
defense
on
than the
his.
Jags.
Yeah, Levis comes out and he looks great. Right,
Yeah.
his first game, and
Phenomenal, yeah.
now I don't know.
Touchdowns
He's
to
getting
fucking
middling,
DeAndre
and
Hopkins.
I am going to say the Titans, but I want to see more Derrick Henry. The
I do want to
Spears
see.
shit is not.
That's what we
working.
need.
Yeah.
That's what the Titans
Sure, you
need.
did want to see more Derrick Henry.
2.5 points? Are you kidding me? 2.5 goddamn points from the King.
I have him on a team too, but
Yeah.
this is less about fantasy to me and more about Titans win when Derrick Henry's their guy.
That's exactly right.
Like,
Levis just needs to do what he did that first game and just trust Nuke Hopkins more.
right.
And Derrick Henry.
But I am saying Titans.
I think we're taking this one across the board. Dolphins versus Raiders.
Oh, of course it's going to be
I'm
the Raiders.
taking-
What do you mean?
Okay.
No, it's not.
I'm taking the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dakota's taking the Dolphins. Andrew?
I'm taking the Dolphins. Damn.
All right.
Damn. Not even. You know what's funny is that the Dolphins, the Raiders, not even the biggest spread this week. It's Dallas.
Which? Dallas Panthers.
Yeah, I
Is that-
mean, Dallas, right?
Yeah,
How are you
yeah,
not?
Dallas.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Of course it's going to... What?
I'm taking the Panthers.
Wait,
I'm
seriously?
taking the Panthers.
You're really doing this?
Doing it. Cowboys find a way to lose. Taking the Panthers. They find a way to lose the dumbest games. I'm with it.
Look,
And because fuck the Bears.
I don't like to give Dak
Sorry,
any
yeah.
credit, but
Dak has looked good so far,
yeah.
but Meltdowns happen when you're a Dallas Cowboy.
Especially when you have a fucking boob of a coach in Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I'm taking Panthers. Mostly because I want the Panthers to win too, and I hate Dallas. So, win-win here
I took
for
the
me if
Texans,
Panthers
but
win.
I want the Cardinals to win for that draft pick for the Bears. That's all I fucking want. But,
No, I'm taking the Panthers.
okay.
Fuck the Cowboys.
That is bold.
That is very bold.
I'm here for bold.
Hey, I mean, honestly,
Lions versus
I
the Bears.
hope the Panthers. I think the Cowboys are going to win, but I hope the Panthers win. Fuck the Cowboys, but like also,
I don't see any way that they could, but
well, they would have to score more points than them, right?
Jesus.
I mean, yeah, I think it'll be. I'm hoping it's an interesting game. I hope the Cowboys don't just blow the doors off. I hope it's a decent game.
Yeah.
Lions
Lions versus the Bears.
This will not be a good game.
I think it's gonna be a great game.
The three of us in this room will be at that game, and my brother will also be at that game.
Love your going again.
Talk about that off air, I guess. But I will be
taking the Lions.
I will be at that game, and I will be boldly cheering for the Bears. But I think the Lions will win.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you already mark the lines for me?
yeah.
Well, that's
Do you want the Bears?
no.
I didn't think so.
So done.
Pick them.
I'm gonna yell the most I'm gonna just yell mean things at Dave Montgomery about him leaving the fucking Bears.
Well, that's because you guys didn't want to pay him.
I know.
So
I understand
that's
why.
his fault.
I understand why.
It's not his fault.
I know. Still mad.
Chargers versus the Packs. Matthew obviously picked the Chargers.
Oh, it's in Green Bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the Packers are favored in this game.
No way.
I swear.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
There's no way they're favored.
Nope, sorry. Chargers -3. You're
Yeah.
right. My bad. I am going to take the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah.
If the Packers win this game, that'd be so bad.
Yeah, at least it's a watch for all of us. Giants versus the Commanders.
Matt, so,
It's the Commanders.
I'm taking the Commanders.
Yeah.
yeah. If Daniel Jones were playing, I'd take the Giants, but
I don't Sam Howell's better.
I mean, yeah.
Bucks versus the 49ers.
I would say the Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really you do not
Take him.
Are you
Take
kidding?
him. Take him. Take big
I
playmaker
love
Baker.
me some big playmaker Baker. Mike Evans is playing really well.
Dog shit.
No, the Niners. The Niners are.
No fucking kidding.
Yeah. The Niners are. I think they're gonna make it this year.
Here's your game to be controversial: Jets versus Bills.
I'm going to take the Bills.
Dude,
I'm gonna go Jets.
Captain Safety Pants over here.
Have
Have you picked a team that's not favored to win the game? No.
I'm a huge.
No,
I like
you
the
picked
Bills. I
all
like
the-
Josh
You
Allen.
picked all the good odds.
Yeah. I like Josh Allen. I still want them to fucking win out and go to the playoffs, or they
take
turn the
the
season
Bills.
around and go.
I'm taking the
I
Jets.
don't see the
The
Jets.
Bills are that Jets defense against what we saw on Monday night.
I know. I get it. I really do. I get it.
Who's better, the Raiders or the Bills? Offense and defense.
The Bills.
Okay.
Yeah, because
The Raiders just beat the Jets.
Sure.
Take
But
off.
I'm throwing it out there. Who
Your
won
brother
earlier?
doesn't take risks.
Who
He's like
won
you.
earlier this year?
The Jets.
Yeah,
The
I just
goddamn
don't-
Jets.
But like, it's not happening all season. There's no way. Zach Wilson is playing flawlessly bad quarterbacking. Sure, Josh Allen's not playing the best quarterbacking, but at least he's throwing the ball, throwing touchdowns. Zach Wilson has 5 touchdowns through 10 games.
I think that we'll see a big impact.
He's averaging half of a touchdown every game.
Oh, I agree. I think that Zach Wilson's absolute dog shit. Let's hope that some Brees Hall action happens.
Okay.
So
I'm
you're
going
not
with
you're not taking
I'm
the Jets.
going against
Taking
it. I'm
Bills.
going the
It's
Jets.
not the-
I'm going the Jets. You guys can do what you want.
Seahawks Rams in
Hawks.
LA.
I'm taking the Rams. Matthew Stafford's back. I'm taking the Rams.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
Matt picked
The Rams.
Oh,
You were mad at the
Damn it.
on the Rams. Vikings versus the Denver Broncos.
on Sunday night.
Sunday night in Denver.
It's in Denver.
This is going to
Yeah.
be a big test for Dobbs.
I'm taking the Broncos. Broncos country.
I'm
That's
taking Minnesota.
You know.
Who did you take? Who did Matt pick?
Vikings.
I think I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think they're going to be steamed. I think they are going to be really energized after last week.
Yeah, dangerous, baby.
Oh, hey,
And
there you go.
Minnesota's defense
Took
is
an underdog.
just...
Who?
The Vikings.
Oh, they are.
Denver's
Denver.
favored 2.5.
Dude, that's such a small spread.
Well, yeah, I mean home field now is like a point and a
I
half.
took Dallas.
It's not even-
I took
Oh yeah, I mean
the
yeah.
Panthers
Sure. I get it.
and the Titans.
Oh, I lied. The Dolphins Raiders game is the biggest spread.
Yeah, that makes
Cowboys
sense.
was down to 10.5. Dolphins is 12.
Lions Bears is 10.
Niners are favored 11.5.
Yeah.
Wow. The Bears one is 9.5.
Oh, it was 10 when I checked ESPN earlier.
Justin Fields is coming back, so I'm thinking money went on the Bears stupidly. I don't know. I actually can't think of a good reason why people pick the Bears, but also the Rams are underdogged by a point.
Yeah, but that's they're just throwing a point at
Yeah,
them.
I know.
In the last game, Monday Night Football,
Fucking
the
great game.
Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Super Bowl rematch, potential
Matt-
Super Bowl preview.
Matt's taking the Eagles. It's not. We already had the Super Bowl preview a few weeks ago.
The
Lions versus the Ravens.
oh my god. Okay, Matt's taking who?
Eagles.
I'm taking the Chiefs. It's in Kansas City too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Chiefs also.
It's a tough one. I really want Hurts to win, but
I really thought you were going to take the Eagles. I really thought you were going to take the Eagles.
Why would I take the Eagles?
I don't know. You took the.
Are we talking about the Lions being number one in the division?
You took-
in the conference? Is that where we're headed here?
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm going to go with the Eagles.
I think that, Patrick Mahomes is going to come out after his bye week with Travis Kelce fully healthy. And just, the Eagles' defense hasn't looked great.
That's fair.
No, they have
haven't
been very
looked great.
middling.
And
That's
when you're
true.
playing against a man like Patrick Mahomes, who just had a bye week,
Well, I mean, the Eagles also just had a bye week.
and the Eagles or the Kansas City Chiefs have the best defense in the league. They're number one.
Also,
His defense.
Andy Reid is really good off a bye, statistically,
And-
historically.
And, I'll chatter my inner Andrew, the Andy Reid revenge game.
It is an Andy Reid revenge game. It is going to be sweet. Revenge games are great.
Revenge games aren't a thing.
They are a thing.
They're only a thing for superstars.
Andy Reid is a superstar coach.
But they just beat them in the fucking Super Bowl. They don't care about revenge. There's no more revenge. He had his revenge. He won the Super Bowl against his
You never
own team.
get too much
You're
revenge.
just the dumbest. So that's all the games for this week. Let's just hope, the Lions are number one after this week when the Eagles lose. Because they will be. Number one in the division, baby. Well, number one in the conference. Number one in the
Way to ruin my fucking night. Is that really?
Yeah.
I didn't even look at that. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we only lost 2 games so far, and they would have lost 2 games.
Oh, that sucks. What a shitty
And I'm sure the
world.
Cowboys are also rooting for the Eagles to lose too.
I mean,
yeah.
that's pretty much every week.
Yeah,
That's fair.
but I really hope the Cowboys lose anyway. So Dude, we're gonna help. The Lions are helping you this week.
Man.
We're making your record worse. So
the Bears will stupidly win that game.
they're not gonna stupidly win this game.
They can't.
You said that in the past.
We haven't
and
lost.
we've beaten you guys.
What bad team have we lost to? What bad team have the Lions lost to?
Okay, sure. You mean your only losses are Seattle and Baltimore?
And what do we do to teams that are under 500? The only team that we haven't beat by more than 10 points under 500 is the Chargers, and that's because the Chargers should be better than their record. We handle bad teams. Handle them.
Divisional
You guys
games
are
are
a bad
always
team. That's
fucking.
not- no.
Division games are
You
always
guys are
crazy.
a bad team.
God, I hope we win now.
Change your answer.
Yeah,
No.
go for it. Be bold.
No, I don't want to.
You're so weak.
I'm not trying to be last in the picks.
You're so weak.
It's fine.
How can you be last in picks? You and your brother have pretty much the same answers except for 2. You vary in the Bengals game
It's not my fault that he
and the Eagles game. You guys only have 2 different answers. Because you guys both like your little safety nuts, so you can snuggle up and
No, I don't. Hold on, no. I've picked some not safety nuts. I've been.
barely. I constantly do it.
Hey man, they don't ask how, they ask how many.
Well,
And
they-
I'm gonna have the most. And I'm gonna have the
really
most
don't
wins.
care about safety
Mama
nets.
ain't raised no bitch.
I'm gonna have the most wins. I'm just not gonna lose. I'm not gonna do whatever
Is that how it's
punishment we
working?
think of.
How are you? How are you doing your fantasy football again?
Well, I'm talking about for picks. Fantasy, I don't care about.
Clearly.
I'm just not even gonna play next year, so it's fine.
Well, you better.
I mean, I hope you do, given your record right now.
No.
I mean, you're doing pretty good. You just got injuries. So.
This is a conversation to have never.
All right. Well, Dakota, take it away with the joke.
All right, everybody. So, why do seagulls fly over the sea?